Hi you guys, so I'm in the parking lot right now outside of Flawless Laser Center. I'm going to get laser hair removal for the first time ever, and I am a little bit nervous, but I'm like excited, I guess you can say, just because who likes shaving? I will talk about my experience and stuff a little bit later, and like how I prepared, what they told me, stuff like that. But I'm running a little bit late, so I gotta go inside. I'm gonna try to record in there as well, if they let me. But I am getting my underarms lasered, and I am getting my abdomen, aka my stomach, just to see what it feels like, and then maybe down the line I'll try Brazilian if I'm actually down. I don't know if there's like numbing cream and all that stuff, but again, I'll talk about that stuff later. I gotta go inside, but we'll see how it goes.
And then can I go ahead and take a look at the tummy line as well? Perfect. So we're not starting off super low, but we're also not going super high. Okay. So if this is still too intense for you, you can let me know, okay? Okay. Perfect. If you want to use the products, feel free. If not, you're all set. Okay, cool. Thank you. Of course.
Okay, that was not bad at all. At all. I was expecting something way different. When the only thing I've heard about like laser is that it feels like somebody's kind of like hitting your skin with a rubber band, and it didn't feel like that to me at all. But she did say that, you know, obviously it's my first time, so the intensity is a little bit lower. She said, you know, once it gets higher, it might feel like that. But this felt like just water droplets, like on your skin. It didn't even feel like anything was hitting you. It just felt like cool water was just like splatting on your skin, if that makes sense. But it didn't hurt at all, at all, at all, at all. So what she said was that she recommends for me to come every month, so every 4 to 6 weeks, or yeah, 4 to 6 weeks. And she recommended also to do about 6 to 8 sessions for the areas that I chose. And for my next appointment, I did do the same areas, underarms and lower abdomen, but I think I'm gonna add in the Brazilian because it didn't feel bad at all. I honestly think that waxing down there would feel a lot worse than doing laser. But again, it is my first time. The intensity wasn't that much, so who knows? But I definitely think it's bearable, especially if it's your first time going. And it's not expensive either. I honestly thought laser hair removal was gonna be really expensive, but it's about the same price that you would pay to get waxed. In total, to do my underarms and to do my stomach, it was $30. That's not bad at all. That's like going to get it waxed. And if it's something that's gonna prevent me from having to shave all the time, then even better. It is a little bit of an investment though, because you aren't gonna come to one session and see crazy results. You do have to come in at least like 6 times for each area just to really get a feel for how it's gonna be. But she did say that after this session, even if it's just one session, I shouldn't have to shave for at least 2 weeks. And after, like she said, you're gonna shave once or twice. You're gonna have to, because the hair is gonna naturally grow back in, but after that it's gonna start to fall off and you shouldn't have to shave for 2 weeks. So basically, since I have to come back in a month, these next 2 weeks the hair might grow back and I might have to shave, but after that it's gonna fall off. And then the last 2 weeks I shouldn't have to shave until I come back for my next session. And then of course you do have to shave when you come in. So as far as preparing for coming in, all that they told me on the phone was to make sure I shave the area like the night before would be ideal. If you do forget the day of, you could shave that morning, but they do recommend to do it the day before or the night before. I also did wear deodorant before this and it wasn't an issue. She didn't like clean the area, she just went right over top, but I did bring my deodorant just in case I had to get it removed, because I don't want to be walking out here, you know, stinking it up. But that's all the preparation that I did. You just had to shave before and make sure that you don't have like self tanner on your skin. And what else? I think that was it for as far as preparing. I came to the Flawless Laser Center in Burbank. I think they have 2 locations, but I came to this one. It is a little bit of a drive for me, but I think it's worth it. When I first walked in, they gave me an iPad and I had to fill out information as far as like any allergies, any medication, if I have, you know, tanned in the past, whatever, like all the little details. They had me fill that out. And then from there, I waited about 10-15 minutes, not bad. Went inside, and then when I went inside the room, she explained to me the process. Obviously, she knew it was my first time, so she explained what it was like. She said it was not painful, and then the machine was like sitting right there. And the machine, I should have like gotten a little thing of it, but the machine is like a huge machine. And she went over the questions again that were on the iPad just to double check. And then she had me go on this FaceTime call with like a nurse or a practitioner, I think it was. And they asked me similar questions too, like if I'm pregnant, if I have any allergies, if I have tanned, like any of those questions, again, just to make sure. And then they clear you for the entire year and you're eligible to get laser the entire year. And I guess you have to do it yearly just to be on the safe side. Like they want to make sure you're not pregnant. They want to make sure that you don't have any allergic reactions or you don't have like certain like things. And they ask you those questions quite a few times, so you definitely want to make sure you're being honest about all those things. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Then she gave me the glasses. I laid down. She just looked at the areas to make sure that they were shaved. And then she was like, okay, perfect. She got the machine and I was like, ooh, like I'm nervous. I don't know what this feels like. Can you do it on my hand? Like I was just like, what is this gonna feel like? What is it gonna feel like? What is it gonna feel like? And she did it, and I think I flinched just because I didn't know like what to expect, but it didn't feel like anything. And I was like, this is it. She was like, yeah, like this is all that it feels like. And it was so fast. The whole thing was maybe like 4 or 5 minutes and I was done. They do also have aloe vera, they have sunscreen, they have like other things in there if you want to put like cream on top if it's burning, or if you just want to make sure you don't get an irritation. But I didn't put anything because I honestly don't feel like anything, like I don't feel burning or anything like that. But I honestly thought this vlog was going to be a lot longer, but it was so quick that it's like, all right, this is it. But I hope you liked this little vlog, and hopefully the angle wasn't too weird where I had my camera. I try not to be too like with my camera when people are trying to do their job, because it can be uncomfortable for them. I did ask her though, like, is it okay if I record? She was like, yeah, that's fine. And she's like, you probably want to set it up over there just to get a decent angle, because if I would have set it up on the side, you wouldn't have been able to see, because she kind of would have been blocking it. But hopefully that angle was okay and not weird and awkward. I would definitely recommend it for the price especially, and didn't hurt at all. And if this really means like I'm not gonna have to shave for 2 weeks, usually I have to shave like every few days and it's really annoying. So if this means I don't have to shave for 2 weeks, and then the more I come, the less hair I'm gonna have, then right now my skin, my underarms feel normal. I don't feel anything, no stinging, irritation. On my stomach though, I feel a little tiny bit, like the very smallest amount of tingling. It's not burning. I just feel like, you know, after you wax, I don't even know what that feels like, waxing your stomach, but it just feels like a little sensation, but it doesn't hurt. It doesn't burn. I'm really looking forward actually to doing Brazilian, because that's the area that's the most annoying, especially for summer. Like, you don't want to have razor bumps and stuff like that when you're in your little bikini and stuff. So I think I'm gonna do the Brazilian next time. I'm obviously not gonna record that because y'all not gonna see all that, but I hopefully will give you guys like a little update on what it's like, and if my hair grows back, maybe in another vlog style kind of video. But for today, that is it. I know it was kind of short, but it was short and sweet. If I missed anything, I'll put it below in the description box, and if you have like any questions about the process and stuff, or if I missed anything, just let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, los quiero mucho, and I will see you all in my next video.